Hello, I'm Cody Dean. This is Become Pure Mentoring. This is another Codivation Corner for you. Number 8. To lift, liberate, and inspire you to live the life of freedom, prosperity, purpose, and progression. So, what do we talk about today? Today we're talking about happiness versus success. Why I wanted to talk about this is I recently started reading a book. Well, I've read the book multiple times now. What's called The Happiness Advantage. And it talks about 7 different points about how to be happy. And the very first one talks about success and happiness. The point is, a lot of people think that you have to be successful before you can be happy. Like, oh, I'm a teenager and I can't wait to graduate, then I'll be happy. Oh, and then I go to college and you're like, oh, life's tough. I'm gonna wait till I'm graduated college and I have a good job and then I'm gonna be happy. And then you get a good job, or a good job even, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait till Friday and then I'll be happy. Or I can't wait until I retire and then I'll be happy. Then you retire and you're like, man, I can't wait till I find a second job to help make some more money, then I'll be happy. And then next thing you know, once I start having grandkids, I'll be happy. And you just live this life of eventually I'm gonna get to happiness. And he talks about in this book, I highly recommend the book, Shawn Achor, something like that. He talks about the relationship of happiness versus success. And I wanted to make some little tweaks to his point, his philosophy here. In the book, he talks about how many people live the philosophy of, once I'm successful, then I'm going to be happy. And it's happiness revolves around success. This is how most people live their life. And what that author is saying is that it's actually switched. Kind of like how in the olden days they used to think the earth was the center and the sun revolved around the earth. It's actually switched. The sun is not immobile, but it's the center point. The earth is revolving around the sun. So we need to actually switch our idea, our mindset to happiness. I'm happy, and because I'm happy, I have success. And he goes on to have lots of different points and studies that show that doctors, when given a piece of candy and show that they're happy before they go and make a treatment, they're going to diagnose correctly the treatment 19% faster. And people, when told to think about a positive thing that made them happy before taking a test, they perform better and they do better. And I agree 100% with that. Now, the one point that I wanted to change, make a difference, is the success and happiness part. I think what he really means when he's talking about success is he really means achievement. So I'm going to switch the word success with achievement, because that's what he really means. He talks about obtaining something. Like, once I obtain a job, or once I obtain this, and this, I'm going to be happy, and it's going to help me achieve something. So it's not really success, it's achievement. So we can cross that out. It's basically what he's implying is obtaining something when he talks about being success. But what I wanted to talk about, and this is what I want you to focus on when you are living your life, trying to decide if you're going to be happy or if you're going to be successful, is success and happiness. They're actually the same thing. Happiness comes when you are growing and developing and progressing. And that's what I define success as, me personally. Success, and I'll talk about this in many more videos, in past videos as well. Success is the growth and progression towards a worthy goal. And achievement is when you obtain the goal. But success is progressing towards the goal. Success doesn't necessarily mean that you've obtained the goal or achieved the goal. It means you're progressing towards the goal. Because if you're progressing towards the goal, you're eventually going to achieve it. But success and happiness, to me, they're exactly the same thing. So focus on that. Number 2, so that's the main point here. Success and happiness, they're the same thing. So I have 3 points here that I want to mention to you to help you be happy or be successful in your life. Number 1 is focus on growth. When you're focusing on growth, you are going to be happy. You are going to be successful. Think of someone, this is why people don't like their jobs. This is why people quit things or don't do things, because they're stagnant. When you're not happy in a job, when you're not happy just in general, it means you're stuck. You don't know the next step to go to. This is why focusing on growth is so important. Number 2, when you're faced with a choice, focus on the long term. So rather than the things that mean the most or going to have the best impact on your life are going to last the longest for the most part. Things that are immediate, that will come up quick and go down quick, those are going to give you the least amount of happiness that I've seen in my life. And number 3 is make the choice. Everything that happens to you is going to either build you up or build you down. Even if something, for example, like you go to a conference, you go to a speaking engagement, and this person just is awful. You can actually make the choice to learn and grow from that rather than focusing on this person sucks, I'm not going to learn anything. You can actually like, oh, I'm learning how not to do something, and you're growing and you're developing, and then you're going to be happy. So again, 3 points. Focus on growth. Number 2, focus on the long term. And number 3, make the choice. That choice is that you're going to grow. You're going to use every experience as the option to grow. And then I just thought of this one. I think the biggest thing to help you grow is to have a purpose. And I'll definitely talk about this in the future. Is have a purpose. Have a purpose that you're growing towards. I see it so many times with people that I work with. If they don't have a goal, if they don't have a purpose that they're driving for, there's no way to actually know if you're growing or not. So that's it. Cotivation Corner number 8. This is another tool for you to become pure, part of the Become Pure Mentoring Network. We'll talk to you next time.